How to build a real estate brokerage without the risk, overhead, and liability. Imagine that. What if it were possible? What if there were a way that, let's say you're a real estate broker today, maybe you got your own independent brokerage, or maybe you're on the pathway towards getting your broker's license so that you can open up your own shop and have more freedom, autonomy, ability to build your own brand, and all the other benefits that come to mind when you think of that. Now, what if there were a better way? What if you could increase profitability, decrease costs, and ultimately your level of stress? And it's likely that if you don't have your broker's license yet, you're probably hearing this and maybe it doesn't sound too stressful, but I know for a fact if you've been running your own independent brokerage for quite some time, you're probably really feeling that last part of it. And I'm sure that the idea of having more profitability, decreasing costs, especially the stress, is probably something that sounds appealing to you. So in this video, I'm going to share more of a vision and details on how what I'm describing actually is possible in today's environment in real estate. And if you're new to the channel, my name is Tyler Roicki. I help real estate agents and brokers build income and wealth and ultimately a better life with what we can do with this real estate license. And I run an international real estate team and sales organization within eXp Realty. And if you get value out of this, just hit that subscribe button. I want to be able to share more tips and resources with you in the time ahead. But diving into it, there's really 5 key components of exactly what I'm saying. And the first is the ability to build your own brand. What if you had the freedom and autonomy to keep your brand name if you have a strong brand name already, or if you're in the process to really truly hone in and build your own personal brand the way you envision it and not have to build some big corporate company's brand? What if you could do that? And 2, simultaneously outsource the support and training that you're going to need to provide to your agents to help them excel at the highest level selling real estate, building their business. What if the depth and the breadth of the support you have to provide as well as the training does not stop with you? Or even if you had a support staff that you hired, what if you didn't need to foot the cost of that? What would that mean for you? What would that allow you to do for your agents to provide them more? Think about it. And 3rd, what if you could leverage world-class technology, tools, and lead sources even to provide your agents with more opportunity, more tools, and ultimately more leads, even referral sources, without having to foot the cost of that yourself? And it gets better. And I'm going to tell you exactly how all these things are possible in a moment. But 4th thing, like what if you could remove the liability and risk of being the broker of record for all these deals closing and not be the one that's held liable and responsible for when and if one of your agents messes up? And the more deals you close, the more business you do, especially if you've been doing this a while, you'd probably agree with me saying it's not necessarily if, but when, and what all that entails. But what if there was no situation in which you're the one held liable and responsible for a deal that another agent of yours closes and makes a mistake on or does something wrong? And the 5th thing is, what if you had a platform in which you can grow and scale your real estate business both in your local market, but even far beyond if you have the vision to actually do that? And when I say far beyond, I mean within your state, into other states, even potentially into other countries if you have a vision to actually do that. What if you could take your brand name and scale as far and wide as you can possibly imagine? What if there was a way to do all of this? Well, I'm here to tell you that there is a way, no nonsense. And that's with eXp Realty today. 7 years ago, I made a shift in my business and decided to operate on the eXp Realty platform. Now, these benefits I just described are something that would be available for a real estate broker. And that's in large part the reason why we have so many brokers joining eXp Realty. If you look month after month after month, there's always news of independent brokers joining, and some of them are very, very big. Like we have everything from someone who's an individual with the broker's license. I actually just helped someone this past week who's an individual broker who has a vision to grow and expand. He's in the process of joining us right now. He's been in the business, I think 25, if not 30 years. Now on the flip side, we have people who have already built massive independent brokerages. In the past few months, there's been 200, 400, even 600 agent independent brokerages that have made the shift and decided to run their business on the eXp Realty platform. Why? Well, it's for one, if not multiple of the reasons that I just described to you. So just sit back and ask yourself, what if the things I just shared with you were actually possible? What if it were true? Would it be worth exploring further, especially with someone very knowledgeable with helping people like yourself navigate all of it? And if so, here's what I tell you to do. Reach out and connect with me. Send me an email. Let me know that you're a broker, or better yet, if you're not, what your vision is for what you want to build in the real estate industry going forward. If you're on the path to get your broker's license or whatever it might be, because I myself, I run one of the top 150 largest real estate sales organizations within eXp Realty globally. I'm actually one of the top 20 sponsors within eXp Realty as far as the people who I've helped personally navigate the joining process and ultimately either launch their business or take their business to the next step through the eXp Realty platform. So it's something that I'm super knowledgeable with, and I'm ready, willing, and able to help those of you who are serious about exploring how you can increase your profitability, decrease your costs, and your level of stress in the process by exploring this as a potential avenue for you in your business. So again, send me an email. But that aside, if you got value out of this video, at least if you found it insightful, thought-provoking, anything at all I'd ask is that you hit the subscribe button. That way I can continue to share more information, updates, and resources with you in the time ahead. That being said, thank you for watching the video. Until next time, I'll look forward to seeing you on the next video.